Ah, well, the sound's on, the microphone's on, the music's ready. Does that sound menacing? Yeah, I spent ages looking for the right music for this sort of thing. Right, here we are. Welcome to a Sunday night, every other Sunday night, live stream from Skipper Scale Models bench. Ted, me, him. You all know me, but there might be one or two others out there that have not met me before, because I've been pimping this build around one or two other Facebook sites. And if you are new, welcome. This is a new build for me. I haven't done anything like this before. Well, I tell a little bit of a lie, because I've built this. Well, in the process of building this, I would have done more on it, but I've lost it. I lost it because I couldn't find it anymore, and you'll see it hasn't got the tracks on it yet because they need adding, and I've got to find the box. But yeah, this was a little Hydra that Fox had sent me, and sort of, yeah, I will get around to finishing it. I tell you what, if ever I can't do the Baneblade because of paint or glue drying, we'll do a little bit on this. But that's it. Yeah, and Osric says, yeah, it's incredibly clean, but it won't be. Don't worry about that. But anyway, there's a story behind tonight's live stream. Many days ago, I was talking on a Wednesday night live stream about not knowing what Warhammer was and things like that, and hadn't built anything like that before. Then suddenly, the following day, there was a knock on the door, and the postman ran away, as they do these days. They knock, a bit like when you're a kid, they knock on the door and they run away. So, and that parcel arrived. I didn't know what it was until I opened it and found it was a gift from two great fellas, Fox and Dad, Mike Mountain, aka Dad, and they sent this. Dun, 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 dun. A Baneblade. I'd never, yeah, I know Chris had built one, and he can't find it now because it's so well camouflaged that he doesn't know where it is. So I said that I would build this on a Sunday night. Alternate weeks with Chris, we're going to share a Sunday night, and sometimes we may even get together and we'll do some building. But I'm going to do this. How I'm going to do it, we'll make that up as we go along. I have been thinking about colour schemes, and I'm tempted to go along the tracks. See what I did there? I'm tempted to go along the theme of a Second World War type colour scheme. Something I haven't quite decided on which yet, but there's lots of things that can be done with this. I've also been in touch with a fantastic lady from Small Scale Lights, Jennifer, and we're in discussions about lighting this up, putting lights in it and making the turret go round and round. Yes, all sorts of things are going to happen to it, so it's not just going to be your standard Baneblade build. If you are new to this, you'll know that I don't know anything about Warhammer, and I'm hoping that this stream, throughout this stream, you guys out there can teach me. Tell me all about things. I believe there's different names for these big boomsticks. Demolisher cannon, I think that's that one. Baneblade cannon, that's that one. Laser cannon, all sorts. Yes. So we're going to go right. What I'm going to do before I get on with it, before I open the box, I'll leave that there just so you can have a look. Feast your eyes on the tank. I'll have a look and see who's in chat and who's with us tonight. But thank you to everybody for coming in. I will go right back to the top, and I'll see Model Making Mayhem was there right at the start, right at the beginning of the evening, and he's been maintaining his seat. I think he brought his sleeping bag just so he could get a good seat at the front. So good evening to you. And then Gross Models, he's in. Graham Robert, he's in as well. Raging Modeler. Zadster, model making guru Fox himself, all the way down. Tells me my chat's been disconnected and then it reconnected, so hopefully we're not going to have the problems on the stream that we had during the week. Quanaman, who else is coming in? Reggie Modeler, we've done that one, that one. Paul's in, but I believe Paul De Tomaso is at work, so he's got us on in the background, but thanks anyway. Nat's in, Dexterous Crafter, Gemma, hi Gemma. Yeah, we keep going down. Dad's in, Scaly Models. I'm trying to read the chat as we go down, but I'm sat over here at the other side of the workbench and you're all the way over there, and I'm trying to get my binoculars out to try and read the chat on screen. So if you need me, if you're asking any questions, if you want to point anything out, put it in bold so I can hear you. Cynical Steve, keep going down. Eric Graham, Candy's in. I hope, he says, I hope Ted's Baneblade will have twinkly LEDs like Chris's Lego truck. It will. Yes, we're talking to Jennifer. We're gonna make this twinkly lights and have the gun flashing as though it's blasting things out. Does the Baneblade actually fire things, or is it like photon torpedoes from Star Trek? It fires pulses of energy. I don't know. Paul's asking what type of paint I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't know. It will be, I think, a Second World War theme, but I don't know what it's going to be yet. We'll work up to that. Yeah. Chris, yeah. So, right. And you all liked yeah, I've just caught up to you when you've been listening to the music at the start. Did you like that? Found it on the internet. Don't know where it is, but it sounds pretty good. So everybody's coming in. All right, I'll catch up to the chat because you've all been talking about yourselves, talk between yourselves. Yeah, photon torpedoes. Yes, that's it from Star Trek. That jumped a bit there. Dazzle camo. No, I'm not doing dazzle camo. No, it's too bad. Too hard on my eyes. Fox says the weapons can be projectile, laser, or plasma, or flamethrowers. Everybody likes a good flamethrower. Yes. Right. Let's get down to it then. Shall we open the box? It's a bit like that program, isn't it? Noel Edmonds, where you open the box, see what's inside it. Yes. As says, make a shell just like it's emerging with some cotton wool smoke. Yeah, could be interesting. Right, now I did open the box the other day when this arrived and did the grand box opening to see what's inside, and I haven't opened it since because I want to keep it a big surprise. And I suppose if anybody is watching this, anybody that's new to Baneblade, new to Warhammer or anything like that, it could be just like a beginner's build because I'm new to it. I don't know what if it's any different to the Hydra or anything like that. So we'll just take it as it goes, it comes along, and we'll find out. Do you think I'll have this built in one sitting? Will an hour and a half do it, or will I need a couple more? But as I say about this stream, I'm going to share it with Chris because Chris is back to work tomorrow, and I think doing streams every week it does get a bit hard to try and do a stream every week. So we're going to split it between ourselves. So this could be every other week. And as I say, now and again, Chris and I will meet up and we'll do you get two for the price of one. You get both of us for your live stream delectations, and enjoyment. Right, yeah, right. I'll have to go off and read this for the next half hour, so you've just sit here and enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back in half an hour. Okay. No, I'm not really going to do that. Some fantastic colour schemes in here. Pink, blue. I take it these are telling us what parts we need to do. Choose the variant you want to build. We're going to build Baneblade because it's got a big gun on it. Right. We've got to first of all find out what sprue is going on where. Follow steps 1 to 2 for all variants. That's it. Yeah. So I think if we manage to get this far this evening, we'll be doing well. Right. Right. Before assembling your miniatures, please read through the instructions in this book carefully. A pair of plastic cutters is required. To assemble your model, you need plastic glue. Games Workshop sells Citadel fine detail cutters. Them. I don't need them. I've got some. But yeah. Right. Yes. I'm stuck. Anybody help? Yes. Razzle Camo says Zadster is just pics of naked ladies all over it. Flesh tones. That's what we need. Flesh tones. Fox says he wants a Ted Blade stream every day. Yeah, I'll spend an hour just gluing one piece together. It's a bit like a Fox stream, really. Yeah, but yeah. Right, have a drink. It's not gin tonight, by the way. It's an alcohol-free night because there may be young people watching, and we don't want to lead them astray. Because Warhammer, I understand, appeals to all ages. Right, I suppose it doesn't. L1 and L2 now, are these? Oh, right. First sprue I get out of the box, it's not numbered. It doesn't tell you what sprue it is, does it? No. So do you have to find the parts by identification? Yeah. Paul says Fox is more just sanding one piece than gluing anything. Ah, right. They look like parts. That and that. Right. So how do you identify the parts on the sprue? Let's get this box out of the way. You can come back and have a rummage through the box in a minute. Fox says, welcome to Games Workshop sprues. I never realised that before, that they didn't have. So how do you identify parts then? So L4. Where's that? Let's get the box back. Yeah, so I now know why these things take an age to put together, because you can't find the bits. Paul says, are they not numbered? They don't appear to be. There must be a clue somewhere. Right, that bit looks like it matches that bit from the other side. Right, so why not just cut? Oh, right, there are some pieces that are numbered. But the rest are not. So what we could do then is just cut all the pieces off, throw them in a box, shake the box up, and then it'd be a real puzzle. Yep. Right, I think I found the bits that I need. Lots of noise because this is next to the microphone. Right. Follow steps 1 to 2 for all variants. What's that? I should have spent an hour reading these instructions before I came on live on air, shouldn't I? But never mind. It all makes for an enjoyable programme. stand that up there. Jamie's in. Hi Jamie. Reggie Modeler. Gaz Vickers. Hi Gaz. Right. Right. Chris says, do I need a spatula? Everybody needs a spatula. Fox, have you used your spatulas yet? Right. Chris says, do you know what would help? Gin. Yeah. Yeah, gin. Right, L1, right, let's do 1A first. Let's do it in sequence. Now then, for those who are new to Games Workshop, we need to follow the steps step by step. I've tried to think of that posh word. Systematically. Follow the steps one at a time. Then that becomes blue. Why does that become blue? Right. Okay. Right, here we go. Ah, yes. Yeah, there's the first piece cut from the sprue. I only hope it's the right piece. So far it's just guesswork. Alright, if there's anybody new out there, anybody out there watching that's new in Chatland and feels that they're a bit shy, they don't want to get involved with this lot on chat with me and things like that, please do. Please come and say hello. Show me that you're out there and having a look at this Baneblade live stream. And need to maybe get some sanding sticks out. Yeah, come along and say hello. Introduce yourself. Just say hi. Don't be shy. And nubs. Sanding off nubs. Right, who else is in? Phil Lewis. Yeah, did we have Phil before? Candy's in. Beck Storm. That's the Eric Graham. Beck Storm. Edward. Hi, Edward. Right. So. And now we get to the stage of what we do when we're watching a Fox stream. I'll now sand this for the next hour and chat. But yeah, you've got to keep me chatting. You've got to keep chatting. Try and distract me, because I know that that's what happens with Fox. He just gets so easily distracted. Now I know that today I was sort of visiting a few 40k live streams, and one or two people had expressed an interest in the live stream tonight. So if you are out and about there and you're watching, come and say hello. Come and say hello, and let me tell you about the Model Makers Boom Hut. Just search for it on Facebook. There's a lot of 40k stuff going on in there, and it was those guys that got me convinced that I should build a Baneblade, and yeah, so that's what I'll do. So what's everybody's thoughts out there on the colour scheme for this? Yep, that's it. If you're watching, just click on that link that Fox has put in for the Boom Hut, and go along and join in the fun and frolics on the Boom Hut. You'll find it's a real friendly group out there. We don't tolerate any sort of rivet counting, unwanted criticism, any shenanigans or anything like that. Anything goes on like that and you're out, and you find the whole of the membership in there are more supportive of what you do. and it's not just plastic models. Anything that anybody makes. I know Nat's in here tonight, and Nat's actually shown some of her embroidery in there and things like that. And Paul, he shows his baking and his cooking, makes us all hungry. He always does that around about tea time as well. Have you noticed? Right. So yeah, go have a look. So yeah, there are quite a few nubs to do on this, but this Warhammer Games Workshop plastic is quite nice. Let's get a knife for it. I'm always a little bit over generous when I cut things off the sprue. I tend not to cut too close. Now I do promise that when I'm building this, I will just only do it on the live stream. I won't. Yeah, I'll try not to go off and do anything off camera, apart from maybe when it comes to spraying, like when I've got to do a primer coat, because that's just boring. All you'd hear is my compressor just kicking in and spraying grey primer, and then sat around for 20 minutes, half an hour, doing nothing while the paint dries. Right, I'm just trying to lean over and see what's in chat, what's going on in the chat. Yeah, if anybody wants to know the meaning of why it's called boom hut, as Paul says, it's boom equals tree, hut equals hut. Candy says, awesome, today he learned a Dutch word. Yes, that's it, you've learned a Dutch word. Anyone that's just listened, boom, hut, tree house, hut. Yes, you've learned Dutch words. Where we go? Candygram says he seconds Berlin camo. Wasn't every Berlin camo tank painted in exactly the same scheme? It was. Apparently it was done that way so that the Russians couldn't come out and identify individual tanks and count them, because it was 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another one. Is that the same one as before? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another one. Is that 3 or 4 we've seen now? That's why every tank was done in exactly the same scheme, so the Russians couldn't count them. So I'm told. And I don't think I'll be doing the Baneblade in a Berlin camo screen. Model making crew room. Have we glued out yet? Hang on. We're only 25 minutes into the stream. What? God. Nubs. You see, I learned from a master. I've watched a few Games Workshop streams by Fox, and I learned how to do this. That's where I picked it all up from. This is part. That one. That one. Right, I think the nubs are done on that. And that's the end of the stream for this week. So thanks very much for watching. Let's cut another part off the sprue. That bit. Now I know that I can cut a little bit closer this time because of nubs. Because Now, when I was on the texts the other day with our friend Jennifer, who's also in the Boom Hut, by the way, if you want to contact us, Small Scale Lights, Jennifer Maddox in the Boom Hut. There is already a lighting set available for the Baneblade, and a very nice set it is too. But we had ideas that we could build the advanced kit. It's not even in production yet, and we're already thinking of putting it into this Baneblade. So what we're going to have the basic Baneblade kit, lighting kit that is available. Add to that a lighting effect that makes the Baneblade cannon. Is that what it's called? Add to that the Baneblade cannon lighting effect that makes that flash and shimmer and things like that, so it's firing. And then at the same time have the turret turn, flash, fire, turn, flash, fire, turn, flash, and then back again, and all the other lights all around it. So that will be, hopefully, if we can get it sorted, that will be going into this kit for the Baneblade advanced kit, advanced lighting kit. So yeah, you know how I like to light the kits up and things like that, make them a bit more spectacular. So when we get to that stage, I believe that there is enough room inside this tank. Is it a tank? There's enough room inside this vehicle anyway to allow us to put lots of things inside it. So there we go. Right, let's try this. No, it doesn't fit. Nubs. Now then, people, when you come to fit these two parts together, you'll think that they will fit fairly easily and will fit well together. But if you look at them, if you point them up to the light, you'll see that there is a gap that runs all the way down here. That's because of nubs in there. These need to be taken out. Beyond Hope says technically, if it has wheels and tracks, it's a tank. Yep, it could be a digger. But yeah, my digger is referred to as a tank. There we go. It still doesn't fit. Nubs. Fox says it's classed as a super heavy tank, for we might call it yeah, an FMBT. Yeah, we don't, yeah, nearly had me swearing then. No, why won't it fit? There's still a gap there, and there's still a gap there, and I'm sure that must be a nicer fit than that. It's there, I think, just right in the corner. Nubs. Yep, so this is a massive big tank, or an F massive big tank. There will be a gap at the bottom. That is normal. There we go. Yes, it fits there. Fits well there. Chris says it's a flipping massive big tank. It is. That's the word. That's the what we were looking for. That's much better. There we go. Glue the side parts with the floor assembled first to make sure it all lines up true. that's a good point. But yeah, we're not at the floor yet. We're not at the floor till. Oh yeah, we're not at the floor till. Yeah, we're not at the floor till. Whew, yeah, we're not at the floor till at least 4 weeks on Friday. Yeah. Skilly Models has put the link up for Jennifer. So if anybody wants to go and have a look at what Jennifer's got on her site, she's got some pretty good stuff there. And also, if you want some bespoke stuff, or you've got some ideas for yourself of a model that you want to light, you could drop Jennifer a line, drop her an email, and she'll do all that she can to help you. She is a modeler herself, and in fact she posted a piece on the Boom Hut tonight of a Star Wars base that she painted. It looked awesome. So yeah, she's a modeling herself. She knows what what you're talking about. So right, L1 and L2. Right, these parts were numbered. Phil Lewis says he's got to go for his bath. The neighbours have started complaining. Hopefully you'll still be here when I get back. Yeah, I'll try to be. Yeah, if I don't cut anything off, if the stream doesn't drop out. Depends how long you're going to be in your bath, whether you're going to be in there and read a novel or anything like that. I don't know. L1, L2. L1. Ah, right. But don't worry, by the time you get back, Phil, we might have glued something together. And just putting my tutorial head on now. If you're watching this and you're thinking seems a bit laborious, just sitting, cutting parts off and then rubbing nubs off, it's all about the finished article. It's all about the finished product. If you take your time now to file these nubs off, to trim up all the seam lines, and I must say that there's not many seam lines that need taking off on these bits that I've seen so far. If you clean it up now, it will give you a lot better finish when you come to paint, and you're not having to rub down when you put your primer coat on. Yeah, because hopefully you're priming your part, your models, and getting a better finish on them. Right, that's R2. That won't fit. Right, we need an L2. So, right, keep an eye on that bit. I don't want to lose it. Beyond Hope says, Phil Lewis, I'm not taking as long denubbing and mould line removing as Fox, so only wash your hair once. Yeah, come back, hurry up. Ah, it fits a lot better now, you see. Right, we'll just denub this bit. Oh, we've done that bit. This bit. L2, L1 and L2, they go together brilliantly. I'll move these bits out of the way so you can actually see L1 and L2. Now then, the next stage is, wait for it, glue. Right. Now then, when I built the Hydra, I didn't find there was any issues with using Tamiya extra thin to glue these parts together. So what we're going to do now is just hold the parts together while the glue takes effect. Try to keep it in shot so you can see what's happening all the time. While the glue evaporates in the heat in the loft and I get high as a kite. Paul says, I'm looking forward to me finding a random Tamiya officer's right arm on the sprue. Does that happen? So there we are. It's happened. A part has been glued together. Right, we'll do some of the parts. I've lost the instructions. There they are. Right. L3. Oh, right. I get it. L3 goes on there next. These are numbered. Gives you a clue. Yeah, how come I haven't got any anti-spillage products for my Tamiya glue? Because I'm the one that taught Fox all about them, the wood and the blue tack and things like that. It's because since I moved, I don't know where it is, and I just never got round to doing it, and I have to be extra careful. Cynical Steve, yeah, look at my glued parts already. Yeah, only 38 minutes in. Look, a glued part. Would you want to see it close? Look at that glued part. It's out of focus now. Oh, whatever. Glued part. I shall put that there for all. Keep an eye on that bit, won't you? I shall put that there for everybody to see. A glued part. Beyond Hope says, us left-handers also have a secret handshake. Who told you? Yeah. Ah, right. Fox still doesn't believe I'm left-handed. All the best people are left-handed. I believe Einstein was left-handed. Right. This is supposed to fit together now, but it'll fit together when I find part L5. Oh, why does it go L3, L5? Never mind, don't ask. Where will I find L5? It doesn't look like it's on there. Ah, right. Here we are. Here we have L5 on the tanky side parts is L5. So people, if you're building the Baneblade and you want part L5, it's on the sprue with the tanky sides. Then L5. Like my little logo, Fox did that for me. Because I made one and made such a right hash of it. Yeah. I wonder if it spins. No, it doesn't spin. Yeah, I made one. Wasn't very good, but I got the idea. Anyway, Fox spruced it all up and did a real good job of it. So I'll hold it. That's me, Warhammering. Right, L3 goes on there like that. Like that. Yes. Right. Now we're going to take them apart again because I forgot to take the seam lines off. Right. Who else is left-handed then? Obviously Fox isn't. So who else is? We'll start our own Facebook page. The Boom Hutters left-handed page. I don't really know why I'm taking this seam line off, because I bet we won't see it. But never mind, let's take it off anyway. Gaz said he's cack-handed. Yep. I've seen a lot of left-handers that they write sort of like that, so they, yeah. But apparently it's a sign of high intelligence anyway, being left-handed. So I'm told. Well, that goes for the people. Ian G. Thompson says he gets some things needs two hands. Yep. Right, do we glue these or not? We do. I guess we do. It doesn't say not. Ah, right. I wonder what that was up there. I thought that was a pair of clippers cutting some off, but it's not. I've worked it out now. That's the tanky sides, and that's the wheels. I'm getting a bit of a mess on my workbench here. Candy says he heard that an inordinately high percentage of astronauts have been left-handed. I await my call. I believe that Telstra might be looking for astronauts, so yes, I'm here. Ted at Skipper Scale Models. You can, Skipper Ted, you'll find me. Yep, I'm here. Yeah. Is it? I take it the stream is coming across fine. Is it jerking, jumping? I'm getting no notifications at this side if it is. Right, I'm lost. That goes on there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Yeah, look, once again for the second time in the same stream. glue. Yeah, folks, I'm not getting any notifications this side that anything's going wrong with it. So we'll just march on, and it could be it could be just the ISP, but I'm certainly not getting any notifications on this side that the stream's wavering. Beyond Hope said it stuttered for him, but he is downloading Elite Dangerous again. Right, that's that one. And finally, L4. 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 Hey, hey. L4. L dead. L4. Okay. And snip snip. One thing, there doesn't seem to be lots of tiny parts to be flying around the room. That's a big nub. Look at that one. Look at that nub. Gone. So, it's been a glorious day today. Not a day for being in the workshop at all, because it's been too damn hot. So I've been out for a picnic this afternoon. We took the motorhome out. Woohoo! First time that motorhome has been out since last year, because then came the lockdown. So we took that out and we sat in the sunshine and had a picnic, enjoyed the view across the Lakeland Fells, and just watched the world go by. But yeah, I know that Chris is back to work tomorrow. One or two others are going back as well, as the shops and things are opening, as the flames die down and the world gets back to some sort of sense of normality. 35 watching so far, 18 likes. Please hit the like button, folks, if you want me to grow. Yeah, because I know that you guys out there in Chatland have certainly been supportive of me doing this, and some of the other streams that I do, and us as a team on e-models and things like that. It's always good to see you. But certainly I can get, you see, if I get lots of people wanting to watch, I get a pass out from Mrs. Ted to come upstairs and do some stuff. I've tell her I've got to go because people want me. So you know when you say you're going to the workbench and you get that look, you know what I mean. But yeah, if I've got lots of people wanting me, well, I've got a good enough excuse then. I seem to have developed a seam line along there, which I want to get rid of. Paul says I need 113 more subs. Yeah, it's that. It wasn't. Yeah, it was more than that when I came on tonight. It was. What was it? Oh, I can't remember. My maths are terrible. I think it was about 123 last time I looked. So thank you everybody. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. And I am doing my best to try and keep the channel sort of active and doing things. I've got another video coming along soon about doing some weathering, so that will be added to the channel soon when I finished it. That's about weathering a railway locomotive. So I don't know if any of you guys out there are into the model railway scene. It's just a quickie video. But keep them quick, keep them informative, and try and do that for you. Right, that's that one done. A whole assembly glued. Look at that, folks. A whole assembly glued in one video. Granted, it took me nearly an hour, but we got there in the end. Yeah. But now that has got to go there like that. Somewhere. Goes on there like that. Just like that. Oh, there's a little skull on there. Eric Graham says weathering model railways. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, it was just a little side that somebody had asked me to do just to weather a couple of locos for him. So I thought, well, why not? When I'm doing one, I shall show you all how it gets done. So there you are. Keep an eye out for that one. Shouldn't be too long. Hopefully, if I get a chance, I shall be able to do it tomorrow. Finish the loco. Then I can have it back. And then a couple of days after that, when the editing's done, I will get a short video on weathering locos. It's not heavy weathering, by the way. It's just sort of general light weathering, just to tone it down from that factory finish type look that you get when you open a box. Beyond Hope says 55 minutes and a completed sub-assembly. How many arms would you have glued by now, Fox? Right, drink. God, it's getting hot in here. Right, wait for the ice cream man to come. Yeah, wait for the ice creams to come round. Right, that's that one done. So do I think we can get. I think this is going to need to be glued together. We'll leave that there for now. It doesn't even fit flush because of the mouldings. It doesn't fit flush on the floor, on the bench. Never mind. Do that. We could do the back wheels. L6 and L8. Now I did see L8. That was on the tanky sides bit. L8. Tanky sides. L8. So folks, if you're looking for side L8, it's on the sprue with the tanky sides. So if you're watching this, learning how to build a Baneblade, yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when there's a significant part to find. I suppose this is better really than those videos you see where you just see people cutting things off the sprue and gluing them together to music. I might try. Yeah, I might try some of those and see how easy they are. Fox says it's not designed to go together 100% flush. It's trickery. Dry fit stuff first. Yeah, yeah. I'm a bit reluctant to glue that together just yet. So, folks, yes, wait until you get all your parts ready for the whole assembly. Then you can dry fit them all together just to see that they fit. Do a different voice, like in italics, something like that, and a different accent when it comes to the important gluing together bits, the construction part of the video. So we need L6, L6, L6. Lots of crashing about of the sprues. L6. That one. That part on the other side is supposed to pivot at that point. Ah, that's why. It's so Baneblade can sneak around corners. I get, yes, I get it. Like a hinge. Yep. If Tony was here, he'd tell you all about hinges. I got to know Fox and Tony in particular, around about that time that the hinge was the in joke at the time, and I didn't really know who Tony was, and I thought the reference to hinge meant that it was maybe working in sort of building kitchen cupboards and things like that. So yeah, that until I found out hinge. To be fair, the way that those side panels look, it's reasonable to think they should fit flush. It's not so much fitting, it's not so much that sort of fitting, it's just that there's looks like there's a gap in between. Can you see that gap? So there's light shining through it. For my building knowledge, there shouldn't be. Yeah, there shouldn't be that sort of gap. Right, L6. Back to this L6. Take off that seam line. Dropped it. Yeah, right. Which way around does that go? It goes that way around. So, make sure your line, get the part the same sort of way as it is in the book, and check before you glue that it's going to go in the right way. This goes in with the long shaft into the wheel like that. just double check that it's the right way around, and it is. And we can again glue. Hi Lynn. Lynn's just got home. Lynn, all the way over there on the other side of Bond in US of A, New Mexico. New Mexico. Yeah. And L7. So we find another part, L7. Why don't they... never mind. I think some of the times that these people design these sprues, they just make them all up and then decide to number them randomly in no particular order. Fox says Ted has made 2 things so far, and by now he would have made 4. Yeah, but 4 arms as opposed to a sub-assembly. I may need a new bottle of extra thin by the end of the stream. Yeah, this heat in the loft, it'll just evaporate anyway. That's why I don't spill any, because I don't take the top off. And silence. Fox says he did make 4 things on the stream today. Yeah, I never got to see it because I was out having a picnic. And that. Yes. Right, I'll read the comments a bit further up about those side panels. By the time the side panels and sponsons go on, all will be covered. Got you. So it doesn't matter. Bit of glue, splash it on. Yes. Yes, there we go. Right. Edward says he's got to go and cook big fat burgers on the grill, but it looks like there might be pouring the rain at the moment. So yes, well, you can barbecue under umbrella. Yes. So that's that. That goes then into there. He says. This is supposed to locate in there. It does, it's just tight. But then it's gotta be, you've gotta make sure it's straight. Yes, that's it. That goes on there. That goes on there. And that goes on there. and then we do everything again for the other side. And it's took me an hour to do this, so we can get half of it done. Right, that then goes on there like that. I would advise anybody that's building this kit to make sure that these two parts go together nice and straight, so that the wheel, I take it as a wheel, is at nice right angles to the side panel, like that. Just check it by eye. It looks a little bit cranked up there, so we just lower that down. Right, and we can lay that to one side to allow it to dry. Here's one I prepared earlier. Right, this one. That goes on there. Now we can put a little bit just to hold it in position there. Haven't glued the whole thing on yet, just a dab just in there, just to hold it, let it bite a little bit, and then we can make sure everything's nice and straight. This gives us a little bit more to work with. Holding on to the side plate, so there's more surface area just to make sure that we get everything lined up, and we can touch some glue on these. There. Going back on what I said before about not doing anything other than on a live stream, I might finish the other side of this off. We'll see how much we get done, but I might finish the other side of it after the live stream's finished, because I'm going to go on for about another half an hour yet. Oh, we'll see how we get done, but we need 2 of these building. That will go in there like that. And then we'll put the siding armour on. That bit there. Ah no, there's other bits to do. When we put the siding armour on, that bit, we've got these wheels to put in yet. So, whew, yeah, there's quite... I'm going to leave the tracks off for the moment, because I want to think about painting it all before the tracks go on. Now I need to ask, for those that built it before, can we leave the tracks off, or do they need to be put on? I'm supposed to be telling you how to build it, not ask. Never mind. Or showing you how to build it, not telling you. Right, that's them bits. Now we need the siding armour. That's that. Fox says tracks on. Yep, okay, tracks on. Oops. Nubs. Dad says put the tracks on, but don't put the top covers on above the tracks if you're going to light it, as you could run the wires around the void. Yes, that's part of the discussions that I was having with Jennifer about getting the wires and everything in it and where we're going to put things. Sorry, I just feel like my knife skills are good enough that I could take the main nubs off with that and just file it smooth. Otherwise we could be rubbing away for hours. Mr. Miyagi says tracks on, tracks off. This fits together a lot better than that does. Yes. Just that mold line there. What I should really do is go across and watch Chris's video of his building the Baneblade tank and pinch all his ideas. Yeah, I could do that. Cool. I see what Dad means now, that yes, this part here could hide a multitude of sins. We need some of this because these are two. Now, oh, look at that. Oh. I was going to say I could use some of this because it works better than not better, but it's a better glue to use. And to me, because it's gluing two flat surfaces together. But yeah, as I thought, the needle's blocked. In fact, it's bust. So we'll leave that over there, and I'll go and get this glue off my hands before I stick it all over the model. Hang on a minute, back in a second. Oh well, that could go in the bin. So yeah, I will revert to using to be extra thin on these flat panels. This should do it. Get together quick enough. Oh, we'll give it a clamp. Clamps. Just hold that there. Hot. No, I don't have any of the thick, the fat to me. I've got thin and extra thin and extra thin. I should get myself to E-models and get some Tamiya fat. This seems to have done it. We'll hold that together. So what else do we need? L9 and L10. L9 and L10. It's complicated. L9. See, it goes L9, R10, R9, L10. So that and that. See, they just make it up. They just make it up where they put these parts on the sprue. So, for those of you who are building this kit, just make sure that you double check before you cut the parts off that you are actually getting the right part number, if it's numbered at all. Yes. Get them out of the way. Nubs. Yeah, I see now that Fox is making excuses why he doesn't get things built on his live stream, because his parts are more fiddly than mine. Yep. Yeah. So, folks, if you accept Fox's reasoning, I thought, yeah. If the Baneblade was in fact real, those wheels would be as tall as a person. I found this on my bench the other day. It's apparently been there for about a fortnight and I've never noticed it. My son Luke said, "I put that figure on your bench, Dad." He did tell me about a fortnight ago, but I forgot all about it and I never saw it. Yeah. What is it? Yeah, but yeah, he's. I keep looking up and yeah, I keep looking up and this thing's looking at me. So yeah, he's there. It's Fallout. Is it Fallout? Yeah, I think I'm surprising Fox every time I come online. Every time I do a stream, I surprise Fox with things that happen. He found out today that it was in 40k groups. That's T34B, power armor from Fallout 3 and 4. Yeah, what? Yeah, that's it. Come here, yeah. It could be making. Yeah. Does he have a name? Yeah, he could be making appearances in different live streams from now on. Yeah, he can stay there. He can wait there. Right, where were we? That's that one. Ian says, have we fallen into a parallel universe? Yes. Hang on. I'm lost. That goes there. Ah, yes, that goes there. Primetime Modeling says, hi Ted. Hi. Hi there. Welcome. You join us as we're gluing things together and discovering things on Ted's workbench all the time. Yes, there we go. Discovering things that I didn't even know I had. Paul says, since I'm the skipper, we can call the figure Gilligan. I see what you did there. Yes. Now it would only be people like Lynn who know what Gilligan and Skipper were, or the connection between the two, or for some very old people like me and Dad. Yeah. Because there was always a skipper with Gilligan, wasn't there? There we go. There's the other one. See, I'm just wasting my time cleaning all those nubs off the top. Nobody's ever going to see them. Lynn says, yes, Gilligan's Island. That's it. I do remember watching Gilligan's Island when I was a kid. It was pretty good. And I think it's still doing the rounds on American TV at the moment. Because whenever I come across Americans online on forums and things, and they see the tag Skipper Ted and things like that, oh dear, they always make a joke about Gilligan's Island. Gilligan. I can't remember. I can't remember the storyline, but I do. I seem to recall they were shipwrecked or something like that. Lynn says it's still showing on TV over there. Yes. Paul says he likes Mary over Ginger. Yeah, that I'm lost a bit on the characters. But it sounds like it's still popular for Paul and Lynn. Paul being in Europe. Cool, look at that. Looks tanky, doesn't it? Primetime Modelling says would have been here earlier but had to do a MacGyver style repair on his airbrush needle. Did you watch my little bit on the intro last week about how to fix your airbrush needles? Hints and tips. I'm a mind of useless information. Right, that's that bit. So now it seems like we can put these bits together, because according to Dad, nobody will see them anyway. clamp them. Yes. Ginger was the movie star and Marianne was a country girl. Yeah, it's sort of starting to come back. I'll have to go and find it on YouTube. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube. If anybody wants to know what we're on about, Gilligan's Island. Yeah. Primetime says he didn't see my bit about the fixing airbrush needles, but the rolling point on a steel rule trick. Sorry, I read that wrong. He used the rolling point on the steel rule. Yeah, it's similar sort of effect. I used £2 coins. That's how I did it. And then some cardboard, because cardboard polishes your needle. Yeah, I've also just noticed that it tells you, it goes there to there, there to there. Yeah, that should have gone there. That should have gone there. Never mind. No, yeah. Lynn says she needs some ice cream. I need some ice cream. It's red hot in here. Ice cream. Right, so I see now, so that these will actually hold themselves together. Yes, I see what you mean now, Dad. Click. That was a nice... I'll do that again. Yeah, see how it has that reassuring click together. Now that looks pretty awesome. It does look like some of the kits, or as big as some of the kits I've built in my time on their own. So, right, hang on a minute. Baneblade fact, says Fox. If Baneblade was a real tank, that side armour, this side armour, I'm just holding it together, the side armour I'm assembling would be longer than 2 Abrams tanks. Abrams tanks. 2 of them American tanks. Yeah, I've just got to hold it. Yes. I know what I'll do. I'll get some of my special clamps out. I'll put these on if I can find the right bits. More noise. So yeah, so it sounds like in the real life, or a real one-to-one person, this Baneblade would be huge, massive. thing is about these clamps is that they use elastic bands to clamp, but over time the elastic sort of deteriorates, or the rubber band deteriorates, and you just put some tension on it and doink, it snaps. So I think that will do. No. I think we'll just put on there, because that will put too much strain on the rest of the tank. Right, keep an eye on that bit, because I don't want to lose it. Yeah, right, I think that will be about all we can do for this week, because without starting on the next section, which is tracks, and then doing it all again, building the other side, I think we'll leave it until next week now. Dan says he should maybe get hold of one of these as a companion piece to his Hydra Rattle, so he can feel like part of the group. Yeah, good. Get one. If you get it in time, you can build along, because I'll be building in real time. Oops. And you can join in and listen to us in the background as you do so. We're always live streaming. Somebody from the group is usually live streaming, so there's always somebody in the background you can have in the background. So Dad says, great progress tonight. Thanks, Dad. Yeah. If it wasn't for you, this would never happen. But I think we'll leave it there tonight, because we've been going an hour and a half, and I've lost about half a stone in tonight's temperatures, because it's also beer. Right, I won't be doing this next week, because it's Chris's turn. Chris will be on next week doing his Warhamster builds, so come along and support him for that. I'll be here the week after, and then once we've done, I'll have a word with Chris, and then we can get together and we'll see if we can do the two of us together. Two for one. Your 2-for-1 deal. But it's been a good night. It's been a good. I'll leave that all. Let it dry. It's been a good opening episode to the Baneblade, and it's nice to see so many of you come along and support it. I do hope you will be continuing to come along and chat. As I get used to more of these live streams, I can do a bit more building and interact a little bit more in the chat. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult when you get involved in the build to read the chat as well, but I know that you lot have been chatting among yourselves and enjoying your time here. Anyway, that's all we're going to do for tonight, and I'll leave it for now, and I will see you all, God willing, tomorrow night on the eModels live stream, emodels.co.uk and all that, at 9 o'clock, same time, same place, same back channel. But in the meantime, thanks for coming along and watching Ted on his Warhammer channel. Yeah, and till next time, thank you very much. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Fox. You've been great. Everybody's been great and thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you haven't liked it, like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll do more for you in a fortnight's time when it's my turn again. So until then, I'll see you all around the channels somewhere, but thanks a lot. Thanks everybody, and if you're back to work tomorrow, take care. As Fox says, wash those damn hands. Okay, bye. Bye all.